The Chicago Bears enter Week 3 with the weight of the world on their shoulders. At 0-2, their backs are already against the wall, and fans know that going 0-3 could put the season in jeopardy before it even truly begins. That's why this matchup against the Dallas Cowboys feels less like a regular season game and more like a battle for survival. Soldier Field will be rocking, the national spotlight will be shining, and the Bears have an opportunity to change the narrative surrounding their season. Adding even more intrigue is the return of Matt Eberflus, the former Bears head coach who now runs Dallas's defense. His unit has been struggling, giving up big plays through the air and failing to stop the run. For Bears fans, the thought of watching their team torch Eberflus's defense on his return to Chicago is more than just about football, it's about pride and redemption. But the Bears have their own storylines to navigate. Rookie quarterback Caleb Williams has already shown flashes of why he was drafted to be the franchise savior. His mobility, arm strength, and poise in big moments have impressed, but turnovers and sacks have slowed the offense's momentum. This game represents his chance to put everything together and deliver his first NFL victory. And doing it against Dallas would send a message to the entire league. The supporting cast around Williams will be critical. DJ Moore, the veteran wideout, continues to be the steady hand on offense, providing big plays and leadership. Rookie Rome Odunze has stepped up quickly, showing he can be a difference maker with 3 touchdowns already. Luther Burden, meanwhile, is the wild card. Explosive with the ball in his hands but underutilized so far. If he's finally unleashed, he could be the X factor the Bears need. The backfield is also in a better spot than it was last year. DeAndre Swift brings speed and versatility, while Roscoe Johnson adds physicality, and rookie Kyle Monangai provides fresh legs. Against the Cowboys defense ranked near the bottom in rush defense, this trio has a real opportunity to control the game. Of course, the Cowboys are no pushover. Their defense still features superstar Micah Parsons, a player who can wreck any game plan in an instant. And if Trevon Diggs is able to play, his ball-hawking skills will be a constant threat. But with multiple injuries in their secondary, Dallas looks more vulnerable than usual. For Chicago, this is the time to strike. The chess match begins on offense, where the Bears must build their game plan around protecting Caleb Williams. Quick passes, screens, and designed rollouts are the tools that can neutralize Parsons and the Cowboys' front. Williams doesn't need to launch 40-yard bombs on every drive. What he needs are steady completions that build rhythm, move the chains, and keep Dallas on its heels. The receiving core gives him that chance. DJ Moore can stretch the field vertically and draw extra coverage, leaving Rome Odunze free to continue carving up defenses with his precise routes. The Bears must also make a concerted effort to involve Luther Burden, a rookie drafted for his ability to create yards after the catch. Burden can turn a simple 7-yard slant into a 40-yard gain, but only if he's given the touches. Tight ends Cole Kmet and rookie Colston Loveland shouldn't be overlooked either. Kmet's chemistry with Williams is improving, and Loveland, taken high in the draft, has the athleticism to punish linebackers who can't keep up. For the Bears, spreading the ball across all these weapons will keep Dallas guessing. Then comes the ground game. Swift's speed, combined with Johnson's toughness, is exactly what the Bears need against the Cowboys defense that has been gashed on the ground. If Chicago establishes the run early, it opens up play-action opportunities and keeps the Cowboys' pass rush from focusing solely on Williams. The formula is simple: run to set up the pass, and don't allow Parsons to dictate the flow of the game. Defensively, the Bears face their most difficult test yet. Dak Prescott is coming off a monster performance, and his chemistry with CeeDee Lamb is among the best in the league. Chicago's secondary, already thin from injuries, will have to survive against one of the NFL's top passing attacks. That means Kevin Byard and Tariq Stevenson must elevate their game, play aggressively, and avoid giving up big plays. The defensive line is where the Bears must win. Montez Sweat, signed to be the difference maker, has to bring relentless pressure off the edge. Alongside him, Grady Jarrett and Gervon Dexter need to clog lanes and collapse the pocket, while Andrew Billings must anchor the run defense. If the Bears' front four can disrupt Prescott, everything else becomes easier. And let's not forget about situational football. Third downs will decide this game. Dallas thrives on long, sustained drives, while Chicago's defense has struggled to get off the field. The Bears must take chances, aggressive man coverage, timely blitzes, and disguised looks to disrupt Dallas's rhythm. Playing soft zone coverage will only invite trouble. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this breakdown and love following every moment of the Bears' journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're bringing you in-depth analysis, previews, and post-game reactions all season long. You don't want to miss what's coming next. The Bears' formula for victory comes down to 4 key points. First, Caleb Williams must play smart. He doesn't need to do everything himself. He just needs to protect the football, stay calm under pressure, and keep the offense on schedule. Every drive that ends in a punt is better than one ending with a turnover. Second, the Bears must spread the ball. Moore, Oduns, Burden, Swift, and the tight ends all have unique strengths, and if they're all involved, the Cowboys won't be able to focus on any single threat. Offensive coordinator Ben Johnson must call an aggressive but balanced game, one that keeps Dallas constantly adjusting. Third, the defensive line has to dominate. Prescott is too good when he has time in the pocket. Sweat, Jarrett, Dexter, and Billings must generate pressure, disrupt timing, and force mistakes. A sack on third down, a strip fumble, or even a tipped pass could swing momentum in Chicago's favor. Fourth, special teams can't be forgotten. Hidden yardage from field position, a clutch kick, or a big return could decide a game expected to be this close. For a team still searching for its first win, the Bears can't afford mistakes in this phase. When all is said and done, this game feels like a tipping point for the Bears' season. Win, and suddenly Chicago sits at 1-2 with momentum heading into a winnable matchup against the Raiders. Lose, and the season could spiral toward another lost year before it even gets started. My prediction: Bears 24, Cowboys 21. A close, hard-fought contest that comes down to the wire. Williams delivers a game-winning drive in the fourth quarter, showcasing not just his talent, but his leadership and ability to rise in big moments. Final thoughts. This matchup isn't just about the scoreboard, it's about proving the Bears are finally on the right path. It's about showing fans that Caleb Williams can be the guy to carry Chicago into a new era. And most of all, it's about restoring pride to a fan base that deserves to believe again. Soldier Field will be loud, the players will be ready, and the Bears have a golden opportunity to change everything with one massive win.